and welcome. So this is a race report and a vlog for Brands Hatch, and yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. We've struggled to get hold of the onboard footage, and then to be fair, there wasn't a lot of it because the camera cut out, and so it was kind of difficult to work out how to piece together a video vlog for when Tim wasn't there to help record, and B, we didn't have a lot of onboard footage, but hopefully yeah, this quick vlog is something for you to enjoy and keep you updated. So we arrived at Brands Hatch the Monday before the race as a test day, and Tim was there to help film, and it was really great because I actually got to take him out in the car. First time I'd been in the car since Donington. I'd missed Cadwell and Anglesey because I'd broken my foot, and the Snetterton 200 race because of family commitments. So I'd not been in the car for a couple of months, and then first time out on a brand new track, and I got to take Tim round with me, which was fantastic. And yeah, very quickly kind of up to speed, the car moving around and being a bit loose, and it was great fun just to be able to take him out and kind of let him have that experience of being on track in the car with me. And then later on, the car didn't move around as much because I wasn't overworking it so much. And yeah, we managed to set some quite decent times. I thought I was competitive with my teammates and the other 40/40 cars, so I was pleased at that, to be straight back on the pace after that couple of months break, that foot injury. And so we just got a little bit of footage of me going around on the Friday. So there are different types of cars on the track. It's a track day, it's not the race. But yeah, just thought to watch a quick lap of me going around from the track side. So yeah, just come past the catering up towards Druids. Down towards Graham Hill Bend. Disappear behind the building. It seems like this is good little turn. Back on the power, so up to fourth just before, back into shot, down towards turn 1 again. Some speeds of about 15 mile an hour, apex speed of about 75, and back up towards Druids here, going into the brakes, third gear again. Rush on the brakes, roll again, late apex, off the curb. Well, you join me here this lovely sunny afternoon in September for the penultimate round, round 6 of 7 of the 116 Trophy Cup. Liam, Johnny and Stoughton, and then if we get that far, I'm going to finish.
Yes, the red lights go out and we are underway. It's 90 minutes of racing then. There are 2 mandatory pit stops that have to be made for each team.
So yeah, as you can see a couple of laps in, race is starting. Johnny is just going down the hill, he actually had a great battle for a good number of laps. I think pretty much the whole section of this race was going through. Really clean racing, lots of room on both sides, courteous, and I know for a fact they both loved it. After about 45 minutes I started heading back to the pits, and I thought I'd just record this little bit, walking from the middle of the second straight down towards the pits, and we were right down the other end of the pit lane, and yeah, it was great fun. As you can see, it's a long way to walk. End up walking a long way on these days, and it was nice just to be able to do that bit of filming, show you a little bit behind the scenes. Yeah, we'll go on board now. Just crossing the start finish line now on his in lap, leaves it in fourth and round into turn one. Nicely apex there, out onto the rumble strip and up the hill towards Druids. Hard on the brake into third, and round you go, keeping an eye on those three cars in front. Not using all of the track on the way out, keeping it a nice tight line. Brush onto the brakes. Again, a nice late apex at Graham Hill Bend. Staying off the curb there does seem to be the line. Up into fourth, and almost flat through here, just maybe a little confidence lift. And then down into third, rotate the car round, clip the curb, and then on with the indicator into the pits, ready for the pit stop and hand over to yours truly. A little bit of overexposure on the camera, but as you can see, it was a really bright sunny day, great day for racing, nice and hot, and yeah, a bit of sun flare is just one of those things. And yeah, one of the so we have a 90-second pit stop, which for Brands Hatch and Snetterton was actually reduced back down to 60 seconds as COVID restrictions start to ease. So Robin there, great guy, great mechanic, very useful, very friendly and helpful, and yeah, just helping Liam get out of the car. Here I am, and had a small problem with balaclava, so I wasn't completely ready to get into the car. But as you can see, this great service I received. I just casually put on my race gloves as I'm getting strapped into the car. Just yeah, man of leisure. Nothing strange or exciting going on today. And on with the steering wheel, and just slightly adjust that, line up the clogs, and yep, that's on properly. Don't want that coming off. And then yeah, clutch down into first, and you can't actually reverse out of the pit lane here, out of your pit box, which needs to be at a 45-degree angle, because that's against the regs to be powered backwards, so you get pushed back, and then yeah, all clear, and off I go. And it's kind of a weird concept. On a track day the speed limit is 30, and on a race day it's 60. That's kph, so it's kind of a bit of a weird sensation, plus you've not been in the car for about 5 hours since your qualifying run. So gingerly out, I was aware it's into the last third of the race now, just filling the car and building up, and some people coming past to lap us, so I take it nice and steady, don't want to get in their way, don't want to cause problems, and round we go. Start building up the pace now, starting to get a feel for the car. Into Graham Hill Bend, and then watching the revs climb up towards 6,000 RPM. Change up seems to be about best, between 6 and 6.5. Flat through there, and then down into third, rotate the car around, and then it looks like I'm going a little bit wide, but I'm actually letting the car through, and onto the start finish straight, up to fourth, and onto the start finish line for our first lap. And it is a little bit bouncy up there. Into turn one, leave it in fourth. And again, I had to go a little bit wide just because of the faster cars coming through, but I got an alright exit using some of the curb. And then lay up the brakes for Druids, chuck it in, starting to get a feel for it now at speed. Better exit. And then brush on the brakes, chuck it in for Graham Hill, back on the power, nice and early. And yes, turn the traction control off, because that will help. I had a little bit of a stutter coming out of Druids. Flat in fourth through here now, as we're picking up the pace. And then again into third, rotate round. And a little bit wide. Yes, I'd overcooked it slightly, but not too detrimental. And then back up to fourth, and unfortunately that's about all she wrote as far as footage is concerned. But we had a great little race, very hot, and there was actually at one point a bead of sweat dropped off my visor as I went through penultimate right-hander, and I thought, wow, this is really hot. And yeah, we actually got our best result of the season. We finished 19th, and I'd really closed the gap. So all season, Liam has been the quicker driver in the car, and at Donington and Silverstone, I guess the gap was about half a second. And my best lap at Brands Hatch compared to his best lap was 0.021, so marginally over 200ths of a second off of his pace, which is absolutely nothing. So I was well pleased, because obviously he'd done Snetterton 200, he'd done Cadwell Park, and then I come back one test day in the car, and then the race. Foot was still a bit sore. The boot was not as tight as it could have been at the start of the season. Still a little bit swelling. Was feeling it towards the end of the race, but carried on. And yeah, just to be 200ths of a second off of his time was an absolute win for me. And yeah, a great time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Look forward to going back there next year. Thanks for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm sorry it's not had lots of onboard footage and the onboard had no sound, but hopefully you've enjoyed it anyway and you're enjoying these vlogs. Please do remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you next time.